Hey everybody, it's Flatter Santa coming to you with another week of pickups. This week it's the week culminating in June 24th, 2025. Let's see what we've got this week. Got some cool stuff, wanted to show it to you. First one up, as you know, I love the Tick. Uh, The Tick is one of my favorite superheroes. He's cool, he's funny. So I got number 6. Uh, so Tick number 6. Um, cool cover. Really interesting. Had to grab it. Next up is Tick number 12. It's King Tick on his throne. He's got all the him and Arthur have got all the stuff. They've got everything they need now. He's uh he's on top, so yeah. Definitely had to fill out some of the Tick run. Now you've seen me get this book before, but not this specific one. This is Cyberfrog number 1, but it is the limited edition. It's 493 of 500. It's signed by Ethan Van Sciver, and it's also one of the copies that got returned as it's got um, a specific, uh, what's the right word? Um, it's controversial uh, words in there. So uh, that one actually got returned, and so it's definitely, there's not many out there. Next, we've got Cyberfrog number 2, but it's the commemorative edition of number 2. So, again, I've had number 2, but not the commemorative edition. This is much less print run. It's almost like a second run, but yeah. Now, I got this copy, well, not this copy, but another copy from a friend. But this one is in immaculate shape. So I decided to get it, and it's from Antarctic Press. It's Sentai number 1. It is the very first, it's unofficial, but it's the very first appearance of Mothra in comics. So really cool. Absolutely, you know how I love Godzilla. Next up, I got number 1 a while ago, and now I've got number 2. It's from Arcana Press. It's Dragon's Lair, number 2. If everybody remembers the arcade game from the 80s, it was sort of ahead of its time because of the graphics that were on it. Was really cool. So definitely some nostalgia factor there in me picking that up. Now, um, I don't remember whether it was last. It was, yeah, it was last week's. It was the one before the Heroes Con. We got the Scarlet GI Joe from our friends at Surtur Collectibles and Punisher Rider. Well, guess what? This one I got is a white metal, and the other one's the nice. This is the um, thong edition, but it's actually metal. It's a metal cover, really cool. And yeah, I it went cheap, so I had to get it on one of their streams, and I'm like, yeah, that is absolutely awesome. Keeping with the GI Joe, now I've talked about these in the past, and it's the So Much Fun variant, but it's GI Joe 63, the So Much Fun variant. There were only about 1,500 of each issue made, and they were sold in Hallmark stores and whatnot. I guess they're reprints, um, but it's really cool that not many of these survived, and not many survived in nice grades. So that's why I'm actually, you know, really loving these. We're gonna go back next with a little bit of Golden Age with Sugar and Spike. I love Halloween covers. Um, it's a big thing of mine. And Sugar and Spike, uh, that black cover is just unforgiving. Uh, and it's a Sheldon Mayer cover, so absolutely just unbelievable, really cool. Um, I just had to get it. It was so cool. Next, we've got the House of Mystery again, Golden Age. It's the House of Mystery number 86. Um, I got it because, well, it's a Godzilla type monster on the cover. So uh, anything that kind of looks like Godzilla, I kind of usually gravitate towards, and saw it. It was a good price. So I'm like, yep, very cool. Uh, DC Bronze Age horror. Moving into, we've got From Beyond the Unknown number 24. Uh, Guys, like, wow, not even I could believe a monster like this could exist. Well, look out your window, buddy. It's a coming. Um, just interesting cover. Thought it looked cool. And I'm really getting, as you know, I'm really getting into the Bronze Age horror. Now, I had a copy of this. My other copy was a little bit lower grade, and it was newsstand. Not crazy, but um, this is a direct. Uh, it's Marvel Weirdness uh, Bizarre Adventures. It's, of course, Skeleton Santa. So definitely had to grab it. But this is a beautiful copy. This is a nice direct copy that, yeah, this one's going in the PC under the holiday issues. Um, this one I grabbed just because it looked really cool. It's Witching Hour number 45. It's needs a, it's got a little love, but it's got a little bit of a spine roll. So I'm going to take it on as a project book and see if I can fix it up a little more. Um, as you can see, it's got a spine roll right down the edge. But uh, Bruce's Uncle Harry seems to be a little demony. So uh, we'll see where that goes when I actually get to read it. Uh, Love this cover. Super awesome purples. Had another copy, but this one's much nicer. So I'm so glad I got it. It's Ghosts number 22. Uh, yeah, the skeleton matador. Uh, Taking on the bull. Really cool. Really, the purples just pop in this cover. The reds pop amazingly too. So it really looks nice in person. and it's going to display amazingly. This one, again, beautiful, beautiful shape. Um, I mean, a couple spine ticks, but nothing crazy. Everything else seems to be really nice. Ghosts number 26. And doctor, will my husband live? Well, your doctor's dead, lady. Maybe that might be the first thing to maybe set you off. So again, bronze horror. Love this one. It's got a nice date stamp. It's the House of Mystery number 220. Guy's being engulfed in his sleeping bag by a huge scorpion. He's in a lot of trouble. Have to read it to find out what happens. House of Secrets number 119 in really nice shape. A guy scaring the natives, and but what he doesn't know what's actually right behind him. So we're moving on from the horror into a little bit of the girly books. Um, but it's Flesh Eating Cheerleaders Holiday Special. Well, again, it's it's the holiday special, and definitely, women in Santa hats going in my PC. So, yep. Next, Michael Turner, the Diamond Previews exclusive of Soulfire. Um, really cool. I mean, the it. I started to read it. I haven't read it in so long, Soulfire. So I'll have to go back. I think I've got a trade of it somewhere that I'll grab it and take a read because I seem to remember it was a pretty good story. So um, got the Dynamic Forces Magdalena preview. This is from Wizard World East. If everybody remembers the Wizard Worlds conventions, and it's limited to 2,000 copies. Oh yeah, and it's got the COA in the back. Now this book is phenomenal. I still need to find the cover A. It's the J. Scott Campbell cover, but this is the Mario Gully cover, and this is who actually made the book, and it's Ant number 1, the Mario Gully cover. It's worth a little bit more than the J. Scott, but I still need the J. Scott as well. I got to know Mario um, back in 2023, I think it was. Knew him at the arcade, met him quite a few times at the Arcana booth at Baltimore Con and Toronto Comic Con. Um, it was really cool. He's a really nice guy. Um, he seemed to spend a lot of times with the guys at Marcosia, who I knew quite well. So as I said, I got to meet him and hang out a couple times. This is Ant number 1 as well. It's the second printing sketch cover of Ant. Again, the Mario Gully cover needs a little bit of cleaning, but nothing terrible. And of course, still on with Ant, we've got Ant number 3. It's the Joe Benitez variant. Um, really cool. Uh, Ant ended up at Image after it was at Arcana for Volume 1. So um, it also tied into the Spawn universe a couple times. So really cool. Ant was kind of like their female version of Spider-Man type thing. Next up, we have All Star Comics number 58. Not the greatest copy, but still a nice copy. I've got one. This was super cheap, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just grab this up. Of course, it is the first appearance of Power Girl, Kara Zor-El, and it's the pre window suit. So really cool. Again, her first appearance. Wondering when she'll make it to the Gunverse. Um, Next, we move from the girls over to the guys, and we've got Batman 286. It is the they call it the Jim Aparo Two Jokers cover. It's the Joker versus Batman. So you really got to watch out when there's two Jokers in town. Next up, we've got Detective 386. Batman and Batgirl, obviously. It's a Neil Adams cover. Batman, beware. Within the 24 hours, you'll be dead. So you just let's see if he makes it to issue 386. We also have a Detective 412. And I got this really cheap because of the excuse me, because of the fact that it has a sticker on it. It's got a 19-cent sticker. I'm going to get that removed pretty easily, and it's going to come out really nice because everything else about this book is you know pretty good. I think after the stickers off, it'll probably be about a 7.5, maybe an 8.0, and I think it'd be really cool. Next, we've got Submariner number 5. It is the first Tiger Shark issue. Um, it's pretty iconic. And amazingly, I didn't have it. So that was kind of cool. Next, Marvel Premiere number 21, featuring Iron Fist. It's the first Misty Knight and the first cover appearance of Colleen Wing. So, for those that watched the Iron Fist TV show, they'll know exactly who Misty Knight uh, and Colleen are. So, really cool. Uh, we've got Miss Marvel number 5, but it's in a 12 pence variant. It's a UK copy. A little bit harder to find, a little bit harder to find in nicer grade. So it's definitely worthwhile getting it if you can, especially if it's at a good price. We've got Submariner in the UK variant as well. So really cool. It's number 25 on Submariner. Again, just finding them when they're cheap. Now this book it needs just a tiny, tiny little press to fix, um, a paper quality. Uh, but it is well within my reach of 9.2 or better. And that's Spider-Man 110. It's the first appearance of Gibbon and the last Stan Lee story on Spider-Man. So, really cool. Next, speaking of Spider-Man, he makes a crazy appearance in Moon Knight, and this is Stephen Platt, who some people claim is sort of a McFarlane-esque type of artist. I can see somewhat, but yeah, this is probably the biggest book of the Platt books. Um, it's Mark Spector Moon Knight number 57. Uh, so really cool cover. Um, Very in demand book. So definitely didn't have it. Definitely have to grab it. We've got moving from Spider-Man over to the X-Men. And we've got X-Men number 62. Now I didn't see this line on the book before. So definitely have to look for maybe a nicer copy. It's too bad. Um, it's the first team appearance of the Savage Land Mutates. It's a Neil Adams cover, but as you can see, there's a line right in the book, and it's color breaking in spots. So we'll definitely have to look for a nicer copy coming up here. Thankfully, this one doesn't have it. This is X-Men number 63. Just needs a little bit of a cleaning. Um, Again, a Neil Adams cover. Really cool early X-Men. Still going on the X-Men train. It's X-Men 75, which reprints uh, X-Men 27, and of course the Mimic. Uh, really nice copy. Love having the higher reprint numbers. Um, Basically done them. Needs maybe a little bit of a press right here, but that can definitely come out. No color break whatsoever. And last but not least, of course, I stumbled back into a stream, and this popped up, and my God, I didn't know it was so nice. But it definitely is a beautiful copy, and that's Fantastic Four number 45, the first appearance of the Inhumans, first cameo appearance of Black Bolt, first appearance of Crystal, first appearance of Lockjaw, first appearance of Carmack, and first appearance of Triton. Of course, again, the Inhumans. Um, Kirby cover, awesome goodness. Really nice purples. It's got a shine to this book. Um, it's really nice. So I'm really happy with this thing. So this thing's going to get graded, but Yeah, definitely a very cool book. So that's another week of pickups, guys. Some cool books came in, some cool books that I wanted to show off. Um, of course, get out there, guys. Enjoy collecting. Get in those bins and go bin diving. Find that diamond in the rough. And of course, as I say every week, Red Green always says, keep your stick on the ice. Hey, what are you doing, man? Why are you still sticking around? I mean, if you're gonna be here, hit the like and subscribe. You know you want to do it. Santa tells you to do it. If you don't do it, you'll not get jello in your stocking next year. The earth is flat, man. Deal with it.